What's good, YouTube? It's your man Rage King back with another one. Yes, another upload to the channel. And before we get started, I ask if you'll please go down there and hit that like button, hit that sub button, hit that share button, hit that bell for notifications if you're new. Welcome to Rage Ranch TV. This is how we do Raging Rebels. Crown up. And if you're new to the crew, welcome to the Raging Rebel Revolution. Now let's vibe. And y'all, in today's video, I'm going to be discussing the future of Eric Gordon as a Houston Rocket. Let's speak on it. Now, Eric Gordon, his contract, 4 years, $75 million, big contract. And I'm not here to say that he doesn't deserve that contract. Eric Gordon is a very respectable player in this league. He was with us throughout all the good times with Houston. He was with us when we got all the way to the Western Conference Finals both times. He's been a key part of the Houston Rockets organization in the past decade. Vital part of our championship runs, our Western Conference Finals runs. When we were one of the better teams in the league, a key guy off the bench, former sixth man of the year, plenty of accolades, man, plenty of accolades. One of the best shooters in the league, and I think honestly, if he continues, I believe that one day Eric Gordon could be considered a Hall of Famer one day. But with that being said, everyone knows the situation with the Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets are one of the worst teams in the league. After you trade two MVPs, it's kind of hard to be relevant after that, especially during that same season. And with that being said, you look at all the guys that have left the team. PJ Tucker's gone. Of course, James Harden, Russell Westbrook, Clint Capella, all the key guys we once had when we made those deep playoff runs. They're no longer on the team. And Eric Gordon is one of the final pieces, if not the final piece left off that team. And as I alluded to with John Wall in the earlier video, I don't see Fertitta keeping a guy under contract, keeping a guy like that under that kind of contract past this season. Now, I could see them trying to trade Eric Gordon. I honestly could, but I don't see them really getting anything back for him, especially with him being on the wrong side of 30 in the NBA, with him having the injury history that he has. And with him making the kind of money he's making on that contract, it's not that he's not worth it on the court. It's just how often is he going to be available? His best days are behind him. He's not going to get any better than what he is right now. And that's no disrespect. That's just father time. That's just biology. He's getting older. His durability has always been a question throughout his career. And I just don't think a guy that's coming off the bench, I don't think anybody wants to pay a guy $75 million to come off their bench, especially if you're in a position to where you're not winning games. Losing is the priority right now. So I hate to use the term tanking right now, but the Houston Rockets have no incentive to win this season. They have no reason to, I don't want to say they have no reason to compete, because you always want to compete in the NBA. You always want. That's what you get paid to do. But they're not a playoff team. They're not very good. And it just doesn't make any sense. Me personally, it doesn't make any sense to keep Eric Gordon there with the contract he has. And I don't see Fertitta keeping him there for very much longer. If they could have traded him for anything of value, I felt like they would have already. So I don't see Eric Gordon, though he has a contract through 2024, until 2024. I don't see him being a Rocket. I also see him, along with John Wall, if he's not traded this offseason, I definitely see him being bought out by Houston. It's hard to imagine two buyouts by a team, but if he is not traded this offseason, he's definitely going to get bought out. I see him and John Wall not being Rockets past next season. I could be wrong, but just my eyes from what I've seen with the moves Rob Stone and Fertitta have made, and just looking at the way the direction of the team is going, I see no reason why Eric Gordon is a part of the Houston Rockets' future. That's no disrespect to Eric Gordon. Thank you for everything you have brought to the organization. Thank you for the hard work you put in for this team. Thank you for all the memories. Thank you for everything you've done for us. But even good things must come to an end. You understand what I'm saying? Nothing bad lasts forever. Nothing good lasts forever. It's just the way of the world. It's just what it is. His time in Houston is up. Again, thank you for everything, but the time has come. The time has come. I'd like to see Eric Gordon go to a championship team and ultimately win a championship. It's unfortunate we couldn't get one here, but you know what? That's just the way the chips fell this time. With that being said, I don't see Eric Gordon being on the Houston Rockets next season. I see him if he's not traded this offseason, I can see him being bought out. If there's not rules behind buying out two players in the same offseason. But that's just my opinion. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the Eric Gordon situation. Do you see him being a Houston Rocket next season, or do you see him being on another team? As long as you remain respectful and logical, we can have a conversation. But that's going to be the end of my video for today, man. I hope y'all enjoyed. It's been a pleasure making it for y'all. My name is Rage King. I am out, and I'll be back later on with more videos, more commentary, more good content. Now, hashtag that. Enough said. See y'all next time.